Sponsored by Degenerates. What's happening, people? You're tuning into Comedy by Coincidence. It's episode 145. You're doing the thing. What's happening, everybody? Whoa, we here. Hey, we do it at Loud and Proud in Davis Studios. What's up? My name's Chris Davis. Whether you're returning for a new episode or this is your first time, man, welcome to Comedy by Coincidence. It's your boy Chris Davis, joined by my favorite comedian in the world over there.
What's up?
Live from Tampa. It's the Mormon Foreman. It's Ty Young. And this is Comedy by Coincidence, your new favorite podcast. You just discovered it? Welcome. If you're returning, thanks, man. We love you guys. Yo, what is happening, my brother?
The Mormon Foreman decided to leave the Tampa area and preach the gospel of Arnold in the Oklahoma City area.
Oh, you returned to the motherland.
Yep, returned to the motherland back in the Midwest, one with the corn again, you know. I've never been to Oklahoma City, and boy, does it remind me of every other shithole in the Midwest. Not the one you're from, I'm just saying, you've seen them.
Yeah.
Empty warehouses that may or may not be empty, fences everywhere.
Why are these
crackheads
fences?
wandering around the different shops that are separated by a mile of grass. You know what I mean?
Listen, everybody's getting political, but just because they have people's names posted all over their shirts doesn't make them crackheads, right? Although I will say these political activists right now are sure starting to look like crackheads. Am I right?
Just a little bit.
Right?
That's what happens when you believe in something too deep. Like the Book of Arnold says, believe to a certain extent, otherwise ye will be falter in life progress. It's a rarely quoted scripture. It's very important to me, dear to my heart. So it's
because you're a religious man. I understand. Yeah,
exactly. I'm out here breathing the gospel of Arnold every day. It's a wonderful thing.
The Gospel of Arnold, is that Arnold, or what are we talking here? I'm a little confused.
No, it's pronounced like the Jewish way a little bit. If there is a Jewish, like a little nasally is what I'm trying to get at. I don't know if that's
Arnold.
Jewish way or not. Yeah, Arnold. Really emphasize that R. If you go too Schwarzenegger with it, it becomes a little Nazi-ish, and that's not what we're into. Over here at the Mormon religion, so
not in Davis Studios, we aren't. No, yeah, big time. Okay, so Oklahoma City, okay,
yeah, okay. It's like, and I really want people to get a grasp of the area. It's called a city by name only. They're trying to trick you into this place being magical. You know what I mean? There's only 7 skyscrapers, and half of them have a bank name at the top of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Just your brand headquarters are operating in the downtown area, and then everything else is like kind of vacant. You're like, is there a suburbs? Is there not? Where is it? Oh, it's 20 miles away. Well, how can that? All that stuff. So
yeah. It seems like based off of my driving around, that townhouses is the big name in the home development here. So that means I'm gonna have to do more stairs to preach the word, which is fine. It's just now they're gonna have to deal with my smelly butt knocking on the door.
Yeah.
So
question: when did you? 2 questions: when did you get there, and did you take your car?
I got here yesterday, and
Okay.
no, I did not take my car.
Damn.
The company that is backing, you know how Hobby Lobby backs missions.
Yeah.
My company is backing this mission, and they require me to fly into areas and get a rental car. So
Rock on. No, you got to do it the way the corporate got the way the payroll guys want you to.
exactly.
Right? I get it.
I'm not signing the checks for this gospel trip. So
So that's gas money, and you didn't have to pay for a flight. So whatever. I guess it's a win-win. But
exactly.
then you jeopardize your personal transportation freedom for just a few days. But if you were out of the country, you couldn't go drive your ass there anyway. So whatever.
Well,
You're
I
used
mean,
to it.
technically, legally, I'm not allowed to drive in the UK, so there is that.
Yeah, I mean, why would you want to?
There is that too. Yeah.
Hey, I'm on fire today, people. I'm trying to dig my ass out of that depressive hole Chris has been in, and I'm feeling pretty good today. So just saying at the top of the episode, not getting all emotional or nothing, but glad to be here with you, brother. I genuinely enjoy getting to hang out with you once a week. Want to reinforce that, and you rock. But back to funny shit.
Do I need to go to a cashmere vest to take the rest of your psychological profile down? I can go get a little couch that you can lay on.
No, we got 144 episodes worth of visuals that they can give a cop sketch to.
Oh, excellent! All right.
My sentences aren't making a whole lot of sense right this second. I'm doing good. I didn't even take any edibles today. I took a 10 milli right beforehand. That ain't shit after what we've been doing on this show. We will return to the regularly scheduled Chris being too fucked up for the podcast next week. But for now, we're competent, and I'm catching most of your jokes today, which is half the battle. So.
That is unusual. It's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice to have you laugh. I'm here. I'm with you, and I genuinely enjoy being here. So, a little bit. So you're in Oklahoma City. You just got there yesterday. Did you hit any mics in Florida before you left?
I hit several. Let me see here. I went to Big Top on Monday.
One. Yeah. Sorry.
Which when I went to Big Top has a monthly showcase on Wednesday. They just choose a random Wednesday whenever the bar allows it, and they asked me if I want to do Octobers, which is awesome.
Tight.
So it's either the first or the last Wednesday of at Big Top Brewing Collective in Lakewood Ranch.
October shows. You got stuff on the books, dude.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
I need to get a headshot for that, by the way.
Hey,
and then
try to make it look. Once you've taken it and you think, okay, this is what Ty would send as the professional picture, then ask yourself, would Chris approve? Okay. Don't ask about your mom. Don't ask about your dad. Would my mom or dad think this is professional? Would Chris think I'm getting the job? You know what I mean?
I've actually been really thinking about getting a tattoo and like a bracelet on my wrist. You know how like they used to have the Lance Armstrong Live Strong bracelets?
Yeah.
I'm going to get a tattoo of one of those that says WCA. WWCA. What would Chris say? What would Would Chris approve? WCA.
Okay.
I,
No,
I, I messed
you know
that
what?
one
It's
up.
on the
That's
top of
my
your
bad.
mind. That's okay. I can tell you've been thinking about it a lot. So, no, I have no worries now. You're gonna do fine, kid. You'll be just fine. Uh,
Thanks, Coach. I'll give it a my all.
put me in, coach. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So, okay, Monday resulted in October shows. Cool. Did you hit anything else?
Yes. Uh, Tuesday, I decided to do copious amounts of drugs.
Fuck
So that was an average Tuesday to me.
We neither condone nor deny copious amounts of
Allegedly,
drugs.
allegedly, I took copious amounts of drugs.
You
And
said
then
I'm on the
Wednesday,
podcast. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
and then Wednesday, I allegedly hit 2 open mics. I allegedly went up to Newport Richie, did Ordinance 1. I haven't been there in about a year. That was it. Apparently was the slowest week of the year. No, wait.
Are you confusing this with the week before?
I'm thinking of 2 weeks ago. That's
I was
bad.
about to say
I'm
that
thinking
sounded
2 weeks
right.
ago.
I
Yeah,
try to listen.
That last week on Wednesday, I did still get 2 mics in. I went to the Gimmick. Love the Gimmick. Gimmick. Great.
Shout out the Gimmick.
Yep. Had a okay set there. It was nice because they were like legit audience members. So it was like
on. Rock.
I was getting pops, but I wasn't sustaining.
Okay.
So it's one of those.
That's not a bomb, though. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely wasn't a bomb, but it wasn't.
It wasn't a kill in it, but that happens if you're trying new stuff, and it's educational. Take away from those shows everything you can, because those are the learning nights. So.
If I could like compare it, I would say it's not like a Iwo Jima massacre. I was just like peppering them up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So a minor skirmish, right.
Wasn't a machine gun. It was one shotgun bird shot.
It made it in the history books, but they don't really talk about it as the major battles.
Exactly. It was like when Dick Cheney shot his friend. It was just a little bit of flesh wound, nothing to really mention.
Nothing really to write home about if you're Fox News. Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it.
So that was Wednesday first show. Wednesday second show, I went to a new spot, Imperial Draft beer. Imperial Draft beer in
Are you sure you didn't
Ybor
just
City.
No, go ahead.
It was a bar show, and it was the definition of a hell show.
Oh no.
It was all comics and people who work at the bar. So the people who worked at the bar,
they're used to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not used to it yet because it's like I think like the 3rd week since this mic existed.
Oh,
but they're all friends, so they all stood at the bar and talked.
Yeah, they're
while
not paying
all the
attention.
comics looked at us. And it was like when I was on stage, I even made the observation. It's sad that everybody at the bar is paying attention to the slave movie instead of the comic. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's a bit rough. Contemplated suicide during that set heavily, and then immediately left, walked outside, and was like, you know what? It's actually a pretty good night. Got in my car and went home safely.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's tough going from a medium show to a bomb. That sucks. And it wasn't a bomb. It's just a comic show.
Can't ride the wave.
Yeah. That's a way to shut yourself down.
Yeah.
It's okay. Did you recover?
I recovered on Friday.
Nice.
Where did I went someplace on Friday. Where did I go on Friday?
1, 2, 3, 4. Four shows a week. That's pretty fucking killer on a week you're going out of town.
No, actually, no. That was Wednesday was the last day.
JK, I didn't recover. We're recovering right now. Well, buddy, I'd give you a fucking hug if I could. Here, big virtual hug. Bring it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I hug with my tongue out. I like to make people feel comfortable.
Oh man. What's up with Chris? Actually, I'm gonna give us an in-depth this week because Chris is doing a little better, right? I already said the shit I said at the beginning of the episode. Let me tell you what I did. I'm killing it on lawns. I don't know if y'all know this. Chris has his own Davis Lawn Co. in the mornings. We're gonna just say it that way. Like 16 lawns. I killed it. I picked up 4 lawns, got it up to 16 this last week. I was busy every single day. I still do music lessons in the evening, gang, so I do that Monday through Thursday. And it makes for some long days, but boy, is Chris starting to save cash again while the summer's still rolling. Which is good, because I'm going to Vegas again soon with the family, I can
Make fake, bitch.
Exactly, and that's how we're going to replace the digital audio converter, guys, so we get you guys better audio is from Chris's Vegas trip, okay? Don't say I'm not a giver, all right? Don't say I'm not a giver. But, anyways, carrying on. What else? No, I did actually do some cool stuff that I wanted to mention and shout out some people. Okay, Thursday. Brian from Brian. Let me see if I can get this all out. Brian's Bargain Battery Bin gave me a power washer, lent me a power washer, and I power washed all of my patios here, which were black, and now they are white concrete again, and that's insane. Okay, that's just a personal. It took me like 5 hours. Shit's awesome. Shit looks nice. 2, Friday, saw a lot of people. Saw the man, Mr. Farmer himself. We have a friend named Destiny. So Dr. Evil, I, and Farmer had a date with Destiny. That was pretty fun. And then our potential drummer, whose name we will not mention, also came over. We had a nice little party Friday. Killer. It's nice to party with people you love. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, your boy woke up fucking early. And we hit the road because we had to drive all out to your and I's old haunt. Not necessarily. We actually didn't go through Warrensburg. I kind of wanted to, but I didn't leave early enough. But I had to go to Sedalia for a wedding.
Oh, my condolences.
No, not condolences. You might actually want to offer your, congratulations, because it's somebody you know too.
No. Yeah, I mean, it's congratulations for the wedding. I get that, but Sedalia, my condolences.
Yeah. I didn't stay there, actually. You know what? And it was out of town. These country bumpkins want to have a barn wedding, so there ain't no barn to get married at in the middle of town. I enjoyed it though. It was very for a true country wedding. It was what you'd imagine. It's beautiful.
Nothing says romance like the smell of manure in there. So
no, it was they did up this barn to make it a wedding venue, like wood floors. Second floor with tables everywhere. Really
cows
nice
on
dance
the
floor.
other side of the fence line.
Yeah, cows way out. You couldn't smell the manure. It was great. It was.
So this is a done up wedding venue place.
Yeah. It kind of felt. The winery where I got married that you attended.
Yeah.
The second wedding, right? It was like it wasn't that winery feel because they weren't selling their own food and shit. But it was about that nice. You know what I mean? With the patios and the setup and the lights and everything. It was kind of nice.
Okay.
So, but it was Devin Weir's wedding.
Oh, congratulations, Devin. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Right. And she actually she watches this, believe it or not. She was a huge music and motivation fan. And since then, I've sent her this, and I think she keeps up on it as best she can, too. So, shit, I might have to send her this one because Savage of the Week goes out to Devin and Clint for getting married. I cannot remember. Is Sullivan? Devin and Clint Sullivan on getting married. It was a pretty savage wedding, and it takes some real savages to try to get married in 2024. I'll tell you what. So, doing Savage of the Week early to knock that out because beautiful wedding. Beautiful couple. The guy was awesome too. I like him. He seemed perfect for her. You know. So rock on. And then we got out of there at like 9 p.m. and the lake house was only an hour away from the venue. So we actually went down to the lake, spent the night there so we didn't have to get a fucking hotel. And
Excellent.
had a nice little morning at the lake. So appreciate you being flexible on start time today, but that's why we were driving back from the lake today. Because we had Devin's wedding last night. That was so cool, man. And she's been sober, it was 10 months, no, 11 months yesterday on the day they got married was her sobriety date, which is pretty cool, too. Because when we knew her, we were all drinkers, but her and her boyfriend at the time went fucking ham in the sauce. So kind of nice.
If I remember correctly, they were both couch frequent flyers. So
I mean, I was too. And you know what? I will say that her boyfriend at the time was the drinker of the two. So, but
yeah. But that's all past history. Let's wish them a good future. A man. You said his name was Clint.
Yep.
Clint. That sounds like a very handsy man. She probably won't get abandoned with a broken car anywhere. So
he looks like he can fix
match.
some stuff. I'll say that. And he's got a ZZ Top beard, so I was like, fuck yeah,
Oh yeah, he could definitely fix a tractor with a toothpick. Like that sounds like a good guy,
bro. And I can appreciate this. I think you can too. Him and his entire groomsmen were all in jeans and tan button downs tucked in with brown belts. I was like, you guys got away with jeans at your own wedding? I was questioning if I could wear jeans. You know what I mean? And I did. And I was like, oh, I got the memo. Fuck yeah,
That's as long as you're coordinated. You can't be the only one in jeans.
They were all in dark jeans, and he had on a dark denim shirt, which was crazy. Like jeans on jeans, a dark blue denim shirt.
He Canadian tuxedoed it, and it was phenomenal.
I know.
It
I would do the
amazing.
same. I respected the man right
well,
there.
and he did it well.
It was
classy. It was
classy.
tasteful.
And then all of his boys were in like the same color and same style tie and button down. It was a tan shirt button down though.
And
too.
get
That was
this.
crazy.
Devin looked like a fairy princess, and she walked down to like
the concerning Hobbit,
like the Shire theme.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Awesome, but you know how I said they were all in like jeans and tan button downs.
Yes.
When I first got there, I was like, was this guy in the Scouts? Because there's a lot of Scoutmasters here. Straight the fuck up. They did. They all looked like they were in the tan Scout uniforms. These button downs, Like, damn, there's a really lot of Scoutmasters here. What is going on? Like, I was having PTSD, a little bit of war flashbacks. Like,
he was their favorite. That's why.
Oh no, Mr. Harder's going to catch me smoking again. God damn it, So.
No, I approve because I didn't wear a white shirt. Like if I ever have the grace of getting married one day, I ban white shirts from my wedding. I don't want to see a single one. It's because I like the outdoors, and the second you sweat in a white shirt, everybody sees your man titties, and it doesn't matter how fit you are, it don't look good.
I'm probably either wearing jeans to your wedding or tie-dye suit. Ain't decided. Probably won't decide till
tie-dye suit. I require it.
Even if I'm in your wedding party and everybody's wearing something else, I might have to go tie-dye suit. I'm sorry, buddy.
You are required to wear a tie-dye suit, sir. I'm telling you right now.
So, I broke it out at my second wedding, so I gotta break it out in the future. I still got it. I found it the other day because I was questioning its whereabouts. But okay, so we did that. We got back at 3:30 or so, and now we're kicking it with my favorite comedian, which is a blessing. And then I think we got a jam session with the potential drummer, homie of ours. So should be I'm trying to look at the positives. Stay blessed, all that shit. But yeah, dude, rock and roll. We're gonna have a good week this week. I know you're. How long are you stuck in Oklahoma City?
I am here until the 18th of September, and then I move to Lakeland, Florida, which is like an hour and a half away from Tampa.
Okay. So you're there for like 1, 2, 3 weeks, pretty much.
About 3 weeks, just enough to really delve into the absence of culture here.
To really miss Florida, which takes some doing,
Well, I mean, all right. So I hate anybody who talks about the weather, but I gotta mention, it's the same temperature as it is in Florida. But to me, it's more uncomfortable because it's that midway between dry and humid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a clammy handshake. You just wish it was wet or dry. It's that middle.
One way or the other,
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Anyways, I'm sorry you're stuck out there. I hope it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna milk that for everything it's worth.
So yeah. I'm hoping to get some mics. I was gonna go to a mic tonight, but then I failed to realize it's in Tulsa, which is an hour and a half away, and I can't swing that. So
not with our schedule. I apologize and appreciate you again being here to make this
it's
happen.
not our schedule. It's the corporate sugar mama likes to keep me close, so I can't go too far away.
Right. No, you got like a 30-mile limit, or and that's even might be pushing it on the wrong night. I get it. So.
Well, it's if something happens and you're not where you're supposed to be, she tends to kick you to the curb. She's kind of a dominatrix, really. This corporate sugar mom. Oh my God.
I can get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds right up your alley, dude.
I'm probably gonna get fired on Monday anyway. So there's
seriously. Why is that?
Potentially. It depends on what kind of day my boss is having, because I left him a little gift as I was leaving the shop. Oh yeah.
What'd you do?
You ever heard of a cricket?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
like
got
the
one
animal?
of them in his office. Not the animal, like a little electronic device that will make a sound every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got one of them planted in his office right now. So we'll see.
Oh, so you're just gonna like make it go off randomly throughout the day? And
it's randomized in between 2 and 15-minute intervals. So.
Oh my God, you bastard! Oh man.
So it should be easy to find if he opens his eyes, but I just planted it and ran, so we'll see.
We'll see if he finds it. We'll see what happens. I hope you still have a job. This might be your destiny, though. You know what I mean? This might be the way to commit to comedy.
I mean, let's be honest. No. I have been slowly torturing this poor man anyway, because I replaced his chair with an adult bouncy ball thing.
Why are you so mean to your boss? Is he bad? Like, is he a mean boss? He sounds...
No, he's the best boss in the world.
That's what I'm saying. From what I understand, he gives you a lot of leeway. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you torturing this poor man?
Because he loves a joke, man. I replaced his chair. It was an easy switch. He just took the ball, put it on a shelf, and grabbed the chair from the conference table. You know what I mean? Like, just lighthearted stuff like that. I rigged a rubber chicken into his chair the other day. He had that on his chair for a solid day before the secretary told him.
Too much of a comedian, man. You're going to put you in a comics nut house,
probably
or a clown house, I don't know.
He might establish some ground rules and say no more pranks and only jokes, which I'll accept, but he has yet to say so. So,
if a clown house is anything like a clown car, you're going to have some problems with it, dude.
Well, there is a clown car just down the hallway from where I work, so I wouldn't be surprised if they lock me inside for a day.
That was a pretty good joke. You guys slept on it. That's all right. Do we got any comedy news, gang, we need to address?
We do have comedy news. Apparently, Steve Halkias, stand-up comedian, has several specials out on various platforms. Made a movie, and it's called. It's supposed to be coming out in October of this year, and it's called "How to Start a Cult."
Dude, can you say the name one more time of this comedian?
Oh,
No.
Stavros Halkias.
What'd you say before, dude?
I said the white guy, Steve.
Steve.
I translated it for everybody, okay?
I was
man.
like, is there? No, Stavi. Yeah, Stavros, dude. He's
Yeah,
releasing
Stavros.
a movie. It looks kind of crazy. I didn't see a whole lot of comics that I recognized in the supporting cast, but I'm sure whatever it's going to be good, you know?
Well, I don't know if it's like the traditional comedy movie because it's basically like the cult originally had a Kool-Aid D-Day, and then Stavros' character and the former Messiah didn't drink the Kool-Aid, and they decided to start all over again. So, you know what I mean? It seems like it's a kind of a
Dark.
Dumb and Dumber kind of plot where they hit the road. You know what I mean?
So there's
But,
that.
yeah.
Stay tuned. October release date.
There's that.
Greg Fitzsimmons just released a new special on YouTube. I don't remember what it's called. Hold on. I should do my research. But I think if it didn't release, it's supposed to release tomorrow on his YouTube channel. But let me see if it's out already. He's pretty funny. Whatever. Dude, what the fuck? How do you just bring up a comedian and go, he's pretty funny? They'd kill you, you know?
Pretty much. It feels like an insult to me these days.
He's tremendous. You can't say it any other ways. I loved him on Church of What's Happening Now, and he came on Legion of Skanks last week, and his own Fitz Dog Radio is pretty amazing. And then I think he's got his own... No, that is his podcast is called Fitz Dog Radio. Totally awesome, but I am not seeing... Okay, it premieres... Why not shout it out? It premieres August 27th. Tuesday at 6 p.m. It's called You Know Me by Greg Fitzsimmons on his YouTube channel. So check that out. That's my addition to specials this week.
My addition to special this week is Tom Papa is dropping a new Netflix special called Home Free, October 28th. And he's a cleaner comedian that you can most likely take your kids to the show. You know what I mean?
Right. He's got a cool podcast called Baking Bread with Tom Papa. It's pretty cool stuff.
And then also Andrew Santino, another funny
Love
comedian.
Andrew Santino, the ginger.
He is promising no crowd work on his next tour, which
it with the
is a wonderful, fantastic thing in my opinion. You know, get back to the material, be the artist, and all that special crap. And lastly, sometime this fall, Gilbert Gottfried is doing a posthumous stand-up comedy album is coming out by Gilbert Gottfried sometime this fall.
Is it stuff that was recorded beforehand, or is it another one of these stupid AI ones?
It should be recorded beforehand.
Posthumous. I got you.
Yeah, posthumous.
Posthumous.
You know what? I'm saying posthumous. In Rebellion. Posthumous is what I'm going with.
If he's a comedian, it's posthumous. You know what I'm saying? But let the audience decide that, I suppose. I'm terrible. Somebody take me out, man. I'm skipping the stuff that I hate here, you know. Rob Schneider isn't interested in doing socially acceptable comedy by Fox News. I think he's been leaning hella right lately. Not to mention, do you know the country slash pop singer, Elle King? You ever heard of her? She had a really famous
Nope.
song called X's and O's when we were in college. Ring a bell at all? No?
I strictly stuck to music that was 20 years older than I.
Me
while
too.
in college.
You know, I really tried to, but yeah, I couldn't turn on any fucking radio station without that shit coming on. Oh, I got some comedy news. RFK dropped out of the race and made all of us supporters of his look like jokers. Ha. Ha. Well,
I mean,
yeah, I'm not getting into that any further than that, but that, oof.
that is certainly an opinion.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Certainly, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not
Vibing.
interested in the political race because I see doomsday either way. You know, but the races I'm really interested in are the recreational medical marijuana races. You know, I think they're the most important political issue most Americans face today.
Which states are going to flip to rec? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm with you.
And you know, I think it supersedes the abortion argument because I hear, and this is all rumor and hearsay, that if you smoke enough weed, it will take care of itself. So you know, it's all right. That one didn't land.
No. I'm
one.
sorry because as I'm trying to get, I actually need you. I need your help. Being a comedian, trying to be a real comedian, all that stuff. You know, doing your work, coming up from the bottom, putting in the time. I found an article just now from the Washington. How the fuck would I say this? Washingtonian. Get a better name. Could Nancy Pelosi actually do stand-up comedy? We asked a DC Comedy Club owner for his thoughts. Nancy Pelosi was probably kidding last night during the CNN Politico grill at the DNC. She said she's thinking about being a stand-up comedian. But maybe not. What the fuck was that sound? Just shouting that out now. Thinking about being a stand-up comedian, but maybe not. She's funny, sharp, and has an adorn. What the fuck, man?
She's about as sharp as a crayon. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like, I really wish I had a Trump impression for this.
You got to work on it. Dude.
How old is she's 86, 96?
I don't know. Dude, let's look it up.
If she really wants to do the stand-up comedian career, first off, she's going to be like 106 by the time she succeeds. And that's just accounting for 10 years, not for her bombing and taking a week off on her private island because it sucks so hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's 84.
And then, you know, 84. So 94 is when she may possibly top the charts as a stand-up comedian. But
unless she has a killer set on Kill Tony. And becomes
if she has a killer set on Kill Tony, that might be... I mean, honestly, I think Kill Tony is its own political party into itself. Goes
from whatever was she, Speaker of the House, to Kill Tony. What kind of world are we living in? That's all I gotta say.
I think it's ideal, honestly.
Ideal.
You know, having our political leaders being on a comedy show, showing that they can see the light side to every situation. You know what I mean? Like, because it's kind of hard to find a joke after you bomb a village. You know, it's one of those you gotta find that silver lining and be like, well, now I guess we get to reward some contracts to dig up the village. You know, it's I
Yeah,
don't know,
no. I mean, this is literally what's going down. We're starting to feeling a little Tim Dillon-y because I'm trying to keep my mouth shut for right a second. So, yeah, yeah. Nah, good old Genocide Joe. What's happening? Let's get off it. But if Nancy Pelosi does do stand-up, send us the clip. comedybycoincidence@gmail.com.
I think if she does, every comedian will immediately start a roast, like a worldwide just roast fest. Like,
The roast
you
of
know,
Nancy Pelosi. Dude, Comedy Central, get on it, dude. No, Dr. Evil, you got
would
something?
she survive? You know what I mean? The temperature might get too hot. Her skin might melt off her bones. The Botox might explode. You know what I mean? Like it's like nobody wants to see deflated titties, but having some implants explode on an 84-year-old would be quite an unbearable sight.
Yeah, and I mean, why would you want that? Wish that upon her? Apparently, she's got some nice cans. Carrying on. No, I'm playing.
I'm not wishing anything. This is all hypothetical.
I would never
There ain't
wish
no
ill on a good, nice rack. You know what I'm saying?
I would wish upon her maybe a little denture slip in the middle of a speech or something. That might be kind of funny.
But, yo. Where was I going with this? Chick-fil-A introduces its own streaming service where it's creating Chick-fil-A TV. Do you know about this?
I saw a sign on the side of the road and it sent my head into a spin because it's like, what's going to be their programming like? Are they going to show how to butcher? Like, I feel like Chick-fil-A has to do doomsday programming where it's like, this is how you butcher a cow, this is how you butcher a chicken, this is how you make a Chick-fil-A sandwich in the apocalypse. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be a little bit of like reality TV / how it's made type deal.
Yeah, I did hear there was going to be a lot of reality TV stuff, but also scripted stuff. So imagine a scripted Chick-fil-A TV series.
No, but if they brought back how it's made, they could make so much money off of people just staring glassy-eyed at things getting assembled while ordering chicken sandwich after sandwich after sandwich.
Also, they could do the That's So Chick-fil-A show. Sorry.
Is it like parking lot brawls, or what are you thinking?
I don't know, like That's So 70s show, but it's Chick-fil-A themed, and like maybe it's its own show unto itself, has its own premise, but everything in the show is Chick-fil-A branded. Like they have just Chick-fil-A in the fridge at all times. Mom's bringing Chick-fil-A out on a plate.
What if it's a recreation? What if it's a recreation of That's So Raven, but they all wear the cow outfit?
Yeah, that's where I thought you were going with it, or something like that.
That's so Chick-fil-A. That's so Chick-fil-A.
I think their largest hit show will be the Barnyard Wars, and this is the show I'm pitching to them. Okay, the Barnyard Wars is everybody like those cow outfits, except everybody's wearing those outfits. You got the pigs versus the chickens versus the cows.
They
and
all gotta be furries. This is coming straight from
exactly.
Ty.
Everybody has to be a furry.
I knew where you were going immediately. I'm getting you, picking it up.
And it's gonna be an elimination tournament. You know what I mean? Doing various farmyard tasks, and when they it's kind of like Survivor as well. So when they get voted off the island, they get fake butchered. So they like their outfit gets ripped off of them, like they've just been deboned. And it's I think the first episode is what we're gonna do is gonna be mud wrestling. You know what I mean? Just to see which
are a
animal
sick, perverted man, Ty Young. But I enjoy our time regardless.
Hey, I'm not the one that originally came up with this concept. Okay?
No, but who's not to say Chick-fil-A is not perverted in their own
and who's
Christian
not to say
idealistic
that
way?
Furries don't want to play Survivor. You know what I mean? Like
furries want to roll around in mud pits too. I understand. Look, I know what you're looking up when we get off here. So that's tight. I'm with it. I like some good old fashioned mud wrestling too, but maybe with the pair of Nancy Pelosi's between in the mix. I did. You know what? Dr. Evil reminded me of something. How did that even get brought up? What were we doing? We were watching this. There's apparently this new Lord of the Rings like animated series coming out, but it's literally like anime. It'll be right up your alley, you know. It'll look tight. I think you'll enjoy it if you're already a Lord of the Rings fan. Looks like they put a lot of effort in. Looks like the story's awesome. Looks like just so much awesome detail in the animation. Main character, hot redhead chick. Thick. And I let the commercial play out when it comes up on YouTube, and I'm with Dr. Evil for the first time. We're watching it together, and she's like, I'm like, hey, they're making a new Lord of the Rings thing, and she's like, yeah, I didn't know how you were going to feel about it. I already saw the commercial. It looks cool and all, but knowing you, I'm not sure how you were going to feel about it. I'm like, I like hentai like the next guy, you know?
You're alone on that one.
Exact
I'm
words
just
was like,
saying that
I like
publicly.
hentai as much as the next guy. It's all right. And, thick, redhead. What else you need? So.
All right.
All right,
so,
all right.
Chris is revealing a lot about
listen,
himself.
I'm feeling a little. You know what? I have been trying to be attentive, listening. If you throw a bit at me, I roll with the bit. We go with it. You're not even gonna help me out on this one.
I'm letting you
fuck?
roll in the tentacle porn.
What the fuck?
So funny.
What the fuck, dude? I'm sorry.
you
I'm sorry,
lost me
family.
at
If she thick, redhead, and anime, I don't give a shit. So what?
I just you mentioned three things to me. You mentioned redhead, thick, and Lord of the Rings. So I just had the image of like a really, really wide dwarf. So it's.
You know what? You're gonna be looking it up after we're off here too, along with your furry mud wrestling. I'm with you. Okay?
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a busy afternoon. I get it. You couldn't make the Tulsa mic. You got stuff to do now. So.
You know what I mean? It's my goal to leave every hotel room covered with cum in the ceiling. And I've
gotta get
only
up
been
there
here for one day. I gotta do some work. They say don't jump on the bed, but they really mean do it. It really helps out the aim.
They wouldn't say it if it wasn't fun, So, okay. So, comedy news, good. Savage of the Week, Devin and Clint Sullivan. Shout out you guys. Tremendous wedding. Beautiful couple. Hope you guys have a beautiful life. All the best. Congratulations. Let me see. What else? We got anything else we need to talk about? See Ty Young in October at, I can't remember the name of the place. At
Big Top Brewing Collective in Lakewood Ranch. It would be awesome if you came out. Date will be announced once that's figured out. I've yet to hear about which particular Wednesday. So keep them all open. You know what I mean?
Make it your favorite spot. Go out there. Take the lady. I know it's every Wednesday, but you might miss Ty Young, dude, and that would be a travesty.
Exactly.
Travis would know. Anyway, sorry.
And then I also I want to say, hold on. I got
Travis is Trevor. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Trevor.
I need to
Shout out, Trevor.
Month. And September 20th, I'm gonna be at the Joke Joint doing a show there. So the Joke Joint is up kind of near Ocala, Florida. Kind of at the corner of Pasco and Hernandez County, somewhere up in there. So swing out. That, I believe, tickets are $5 at the door.
That's a steal.
Yep. And then also they have like drink plans, but everything's $5 a can. So, bring a 20, spend $20. That's 3 drinks and a show, and swing out to that.
Rock and roll, dude. That sounds like a great night for you and the lady, right? So go check them out. And hey, make sure you like, subscribe, shoot this podcast to a friend, shoot it over text, shoot it over Messenger, whatever, If you're only on Instagram, shoot it to your favorite comedy-loving friend over Instagram. I don't care. But the thing is, you could be giving the joy of laughter to a homie and helping us out. And we're kind of like homies, too. Am I right? You know? So, hey, mad love and respect, you bad motherfuckers. We did it. Episode 145 in the books, gang. Anything else we need to say? Y'all good over there?
Yeah, I was trying to think of something witty, and then I realized I was dumb. So yeah, I'm good.
No, you're not dumb. You're keeping the show alive. You're the talent. I'm just, the leech, as they say. So we doing it. But may love and respect, everybody. Keep leeching. Keep leeching, and keep believing. Mad love and respect.